Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about cleansing, how to cleanse your stones or any items that you bring home from the store, just to remove negative energy from the items. Okay, so I feel like cleansing is very important and a lot of people don't really talk about it, but everything that you bring into your home, into your space, into your sacred space, you should cleanse to remove any negativity that someone may have touched. I might have accidentally put onto the item that you brought into your home. And then I'm going to talk about the different methods and steps on how to do that. Okay, so let's get started. So I have a few books that I would like to talk about that mentions cleansing your stones. And the first book we're going to talk about is this book called The Beginner's Guide to Crystals, Everything Magical for Crystal Healing with 65 plus crystals. So this book here, I will list all my books that I mentioned in my description, and there's a link to the Amazon link. So this is by Lisa Butterworth, if you can see that. And this is what the book looks like. I think they have a different print now. I think mine's is gray, but there's other colors. I think it's like a blue or something. I'm not sure, or white. I'm not 100% sure, but it should show on Amazon. But it's the same book. And this book, it tells you steps on how to cleanse. I don't know if you can see that. And I feel like it's very informative. It gives us step-by-step. An introduction is very simple and straightforward. I like this book because in each crystal section, it talks about the crystal. Says why it's magic, the magical purpose of the crystals. It gives a nice big detail of the crystal, and they have notes about the crystal and the use of it, using it for personal, home, or work. And I feel like that is so helpful and is so amazing. I love that she did that in her book. And this is The Beginner's Guide to Crystals by Lisa Butterworth. So if you're interested, you should definitely look into it or purchase this book. The next book is my most favorite. I kind of notated some parts in this book because I started reading it and I really liked and enjoyed this book. The author really put in a lot of work and research into this book to create it. It's called The Crystal Directory, 100 Crystals for Positive Manifestation. So I will do a book review on this book because I liked it so much. I'll talk to you more about it. But this book is really nice because she has a huge section just about crystals, how to use it for certain things like use it for your chakras, use it for manifesting, use it for she also have rituals and grids and all these amazing things in here. So definitely I will do a book review coming up this week about this book. And my next book, of course, here is the Judy Hall. You guys saw this book I've done a long time ago. When I first started this channel, I did a book review about the Encyclopedia of Crystals. I'm sure she has a new edition because, you know, because of the way the earth is and the things that are changing. The crystals are more and more different crystals are being discovered or also created as well. So this is her older edition. And I really like this book. I use this as a reference, and I will tell you why in a second. So in her book, she talks about, you know, a small little section about cleansing here. And then she breaks down different things, cleansing and activating and maintaining your crystals and healing energies and all that stuff. Which is a really great thing. It's not just an encyclopedia, but it's also like a little guidebook, a big guidebook on crystals and how to use it, and a lot of scientific information about crystals. So definitely everyone that's into crystals should have some kind of Judy Hall book in their inventory of books. So those are the books that I have here that I used. I use and I read and I research periodically throughout my spiritual journey. So let's get started in talking about, how to cleanse. So cleansing is important. Like I said before, cleansing, you're removing the negative energy that might have been absorbed through, the packaging process, or it being on display in the stores, people touching and moving and all that stuff, environmental energies and stuff like that. So when you purchase an item, you want to remove all those negative energies from your any item, like dishes, plates, forks, spoons, even furniture, books that you bring into your home. But right now we're focusing on crystals. Crystals is what we're focusing on right now. But this information can also be applied to anything else in your home. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to cleanse. So let's get started. Let's talk about crystals. So crystals is a natural element. Okay, a natural element carries vibrations and a source of energy that you get from the earth. It's an earth element, so it has power to it. So it absorbs, it releases. It's scientifically proven. So you can't sit here and debate me on this, but if you are a non-believer of crystal work, but it's scientifically proven that crystals release and absorb energy. So, because we have to cleanse, cleansing removes negativity, and it's proven this as well. Cleansing your body, cleansing anything in a different forms that we're going to talk about, it removes energy. So the steps that you need to take in the cleansing, in order to cleanse, there are 6 different things, or six different steps or options you can take in order to cleanse your stones. Remember, stones are different. Everyone is different. Everything is different. These stones are precious or non-precious. So you have to be very careful how you cleanse. Based on the stone's hardness. So if the stone is a very hard stone, you can do different things like soaking. If the stone is a very soft stone, you can do different things like smudging. Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay, so salt is one step. Then we have smoking or smudging. Then we have water. Then we have earth. Then we have moonlight and sunlight. Those are different things you can use in order to cleanse or, cleanse your stone or your crystals. All right, so let's talk about salt. Let's break it down. So salt, okay, so let's start with salt. So salt is a very great item to use. You can use black salt or just sea salt. I like sea salt. Pink Himalayan salt or black salt or regular sea salt you can use in order to cleanse your item. Very, very visual, and I hope some of you guys are also very, very visual as well. So this is some sea salt. So what you have to do with the sea salt is you can take your crystal. This is a pink quartz that I purchased online. I believe I purchased this on Amazon, but I will, if I find the link to where I purchased this crystal, I will post it on in my description for you guys to see. So this is a cute little stone here. See that? It's pretty. It's a pink quartz. I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. So this you can use to you can cleanse this by using salt, by placing it into the salt and let it sit, or even burying it into salt. So I can add more salt on top of this so it buries it and then set it overnight. And that should remove the negativity. It's just like taking a bath salt. A salt bath. It's just like taking a salt bath. You know, when you're aching, your bones hurt, you want to use some Epsom salt, or soak in some sea salt, or going to the ocean, the water the ocean water or going into the ocean water to sit and soak, it removes, your body feels a little bit better because it's actually pulling out the toxins from your body. The same thing it does for crystals, because crystal is actually a live element. It's a stone. It's part of the earth. So anything that is a part of the earth, you can, you know, remove or put in energy. Okay, so the next thing is salt. Another step you can do with the salt is you can have a glass of water and you can put some of your sea salt into the water, and then you can submerge your crystal and let that sit overnight. So I use quartz because it's a little bit of a harder stone. So that process with the salt water and the water will remove the negativity from your crystal. Okay, so that is another step, and letting that sit overnight, or, you know, for a few days. The next step, that's the two methods for salt. The next step is water, using water. Like I said, using water with the salt, putting salt into your water, or having your crystal sit under running water and just washing it, like having the water wash over the crystal. And that's another way of cleansing as well. But make sure you put in your intentions that you need this crystal to be cleansed, and while the water is running on your crystal. Sometimes I would suggest people to do it while they're taking a shower. If they have some crystals that can be in water for a long period of time, you can sit there and you can wash your crystal while you with water only. Do not use soap, just water, just plain water. Okay, or with the water process, again, salt and water mixed together, and that's another way of cleansing your crystal. But you can use running water, sitting water, and submerge your crystal in that water. The next thing to do is to smudge. So this is sage. I love the way sage smells. You can smudge, you can smoke. You can smoke anything. You can smoke plants, you can smoke furniture, you can smoke anything, and that's the safest way, I believe, to also remove negative energy from any item, is by smoking it out. Smoking it, lighting it, and then just having your crystal over it and just, you know, smoke it out. Have the smoke hit the crystal and you just rotate it, and having that smoke cleanse your item. So if you guys have sage, definitely get sage and smoke that crystal. Clean up any negativity. Okay, the next thing you can use is dirt. So this is dirt. It's from my pot. This is dirt. This is from my pot. If you don't have a garden, I don't have a garden. Okay, so we're going to use dirt. The dirt can be used by, you know, just burying the crystal inside the dirt, just like this. So if you're visual, I need to just show you. Take it and then just bury it under the dirt and let it sit there for a day or two, or maybe a few hours, just to remove that negativity. You can do it in your backyard, or you can do it in your in a pot of dirt, preferably one with a plant in it. I prefer one that has a plant already in it. Okay, so the next step is to another method in cleansing is by cleansing with the moonlight. So cleansing in the moonlight is actually pretty good, and it could be used for crystals that are very soft, because it won't damage the crystal in any way. So just sitting it out during a full moon or a new moon, and, you know, on your windowsill or outside or something, and just, you know, having that moonlight cleanse the crystal. The next step is by sunlight. Sunlight is another step. Sunlight, you have to be careful based on the type of crystal that you have, because if you use a crystal that is very sensitive to sunlight, it can change the color, it can crack the stone. Certain crystals can't take a lot of heat, so use the Judy Hall book, and it will tell you the softness of the crystal, and based on the softness, it could, you know, withstand or take certain things like sunlight, direct sunlight, and stuff like that. So direct sunlight, sitting it outside in the sunlight during the day, to remove that negative energy. So those are the steps, simple and easy. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope it helped you understand cleansing and why we do it. It is very important to do that, so you remove like negativity, because you don't want any kind of negativity in your home or on your crystals that you carry on yourself or use for different, rituals or, you know, chakras or whatever you use your crystals for. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Jessica Divine, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, and follow me and watch all my videos, and don't forget to like as well. Like this video if you enjoyed this and is very informative to you. If you like me to do any other book reviews or any other discussions on different spiritual items, definitely let me know. You can message me. I believe my email is on there, or you can send me a write a message on the comments of different topics you would like me to talk about. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.